Hey there, moviegoers. This is Alex again with another edition of Talkies. This week I'd like to talk to you guys about No Strings Attached. No Strings Attached is the new R-rated romantic comedy directed by Ivan Reitman and starring Ashton Kutcher and Natalie Portman. No Strings Attached is just your typical little rom-com about two people who've known each other for a very long time, but their paths have never really crossed, if you know what I mean. A few years and a drunken dial later, the two are using each other for relations. It's a bit of a classic setup for rom-coms. Firstly, I would like to talk about Ivan Reitman. Reitman has directed every kind of film in his day. Even if you don't recognize his name, I'm positive you've seen some of his work. I'm talking Stripes, Meatballs, Kindergarten Cop, Evolution, and both Ghostbusters movies. His is the kind of style that can be used in any genre. And it was only a matter of time until he sunk his teeth into a simple romantic comedy. Let me just say I loved how he handled this genre. I knew I would. It's always exciting to me when he has a movie coming out. First in the cast is Ashton Kutcher. I can't actually remember the last time I saw Kutcher on the big screen. I've never really been a huge fan, but that's not to say I'm a non-fan. I actually really liked him in this film. He can really play the nice guy in a very real way. I think he had a bit of a hard time with the realistic, off-the-cuff style of dialogue that this movie used, but he had the really cliché rom-com moments down perfect. Overall, I think his performance is just fun, which is perfect for the genre. Next is recent Golden Globe winner Natalie Portman. I mean, really, how can you not love Portman? She's an amazing talent on top of being just adorable, and No Strings Attached is the perfect showcase of both of those traits. She's kind of a little bit of every girl you've ever had a crush on. You didn't always like her character, but you couldn't help but love her character, and that was very essential to the film. Now, the thing with most romantic comedies is, clearly the two main characters are the most important, but they would be absolutely nothing without a solid supporting cast. No Strings Attached had an excellent supporting cast. Excellent. There were names you know, like Kevin Kline and Cary Elwes and Chris Ludacris Bridges. And then there were some names you might not know, like Mindy Kaling, Greta Gerwig, Jake Johnson, and Lake Bell, who was my favorite character. Either way, the supporting cast really held it together in a big way. So the movie overall was very, very cute, but very, very typical of a romantic comedy. You kind of see where it's going for most of the first half. However, after a while you start to lose track, and then they start throwing some new things at you. For example, Kutcher's character, the guy, was the one who wanted to turn their purely sexual relationship into a real and emotional one. And Portman's character, the girl, was more into just keeping it physical. It's usually portrayed the other way around. I found it pretty refreshing to see the guy being the sensitive one in the relationship. In conclusion, I would like to give No Strings Attached an 8 out of 10. It's the kind of movie that just had everything you love about the raunchier side of romantic comedies. Just an easygoing and fun movie to watch. So that is it for this week's edition of Talkies. Signing off for FingerLakes1.com, my name is Alex Sinacropi, and what I really want to do is direct. I'll see you guys later.
FingerLakes1.com